Ballerina, you must have seen her blowing out some heads. From the world of John Wick Ballerina. If you saw me at a theater reaction last night, or at a theater review last night, you know I generally really liked the movie. Now, I did spell ballerina wrong when I did. Honestly, I think I for some reason I forgot there's an I in ballerina. Whatever. I'll just be sure to be able to spell. And God, I really need to remember not to do. I'm not going to redo the video now, but I got to remember when I do videos against this wall, the color just makes the quality of the video look a little blurry, and my hair is just looking weird right now. That's a little better. Anyway, yeah, I had a good time with the movie. Let's just cut to the chase. I had a lot of fun. If you have enjoyed the other John Wick universe films, you will enjoy this film. I think that's really all I can surmise about it. I could end the video right here, and there you go. But no, obviously this is the more in-depth review, which there isn't. It's not like I'm gonna probably be spending 15 minutes here. It's probably gonna be like a 10, 12-minute review at most. But the story is Eve. She is the daughter of an assassin of some kind, her father, who leaves this cult of assassins. Not one of the tribes or families, but a cult, like kind of branch off separate organization run by Gabriel Burns. She escapes. Winston finds her, brings her to the Romanovs, not Romanovs, but John's clan, John's tribe, and she grows up to be both an assassin and honestly a protector more than anything else of what she's raised to do. Ruskamara, something I can never remember the exact terminology. And then she briefly meets John. She gets out and she starts to go after the people who killed her family. That's the general gist of the movie. And what this movie does well, it does very well. I mean, right out the gate, like I said, the highlight of this film is the action. And the action this is peak John Wick action. It really is. This is some of the most visceral action we've had in the entire series. This is some of the most creative action we've ever had. The improvisation of combat is very interesting in this movie. Things we see in the trailer through the use of grenades or the use of knives or the use of things like the ice skates. So it's very well done action, absolutely. And look, Ana de Armas is very much an action star. Ever since we saw her in No Time to Die, we knew she had the shots to be an action star, and man, she can sell it. And she is taking licks and giving licks. That sentence sounds a little off, but sorry, 1 second. I accidentally hit something and go away. I don't need a video popping up randomly right now. No, that sentence works a lot. She can take hits and give hits. That's what ultimately it is. She's she just has the natural physique and talent to be an actor, and she's got the commitment to it as well. Obviously, one of the standout moments is that flamethrower hose fight between them, between her and the guy, and that's really awesome. But it's preluded by it follows up an actual flamethrower fight. That's all I'll say on that. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's just something about her where she's just got this really good energy and this really good tone. Ana de Armas is not that old. I mean, not that old. She's not actually. She's neither that young nor is she that old. Ana de Armas. Hold on. Ana de Armas. She's like 20 something, late. She's 37. She's 37? Holy crap! I thought she was in her 20s. She's a damn good look at that. I mean, she's gorgeous. Ana de Armas is gorgeous, but she's 37? She's playing like a 20-year-old in this. Not 20, but like a 25-year-old. Like, because the movie takes place 12 years after the beginning of the film, where we meet her as a little girl. So I have to assume she's not like she's certainly not single digits. She's probably like 12, 13, maybe 14, something like that. But that would mean at most she's only like 25, 26 in the movie. And I think they do like one other small time skip. So she's like in her, yeah, like a 2-year time skip after that, after she becomes the Kikimara, which is another Russian folktale type individual, similar to the Baba Yaga. But the Kikimara is actually more like a Black Widow thing, where it's like many people can be a Kikimara. Her father was a Kikimara. Uh, but yeah, she's like, so at best, she's like 28 as a character. So I didn't, Jesus Christ, man. And Armis is aging, I mean, she's only 37. It's not like she should be looking 50 or something, but the fact that she can still pass as a 20 something, and what, like, I can't, I mean, I think I'm aging pretty well, but I'm 35. I don't think I can really, you can tell, you can see it in my cheeks there a little bit. Like, I don't have the, I don't have that quite the youthful skin. My skin's kind of sagged just a little bit. I could maybe pass for my late 20s still, but that'd be pushing it just a little bit. I think I look good, I think, personally, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just kind of blown away by she's 37. Either way, yeah. So she sells innocent, and broken very well. She sells like she actually is able to sell that hidden pain very well, and yeah, she is our, and make no mistake, she is our lead in this movie. We're following her. Mind you, we don't get a lot of in-depth conversation in the movie. It's once that first action scene in the beginning happens, it's kind of just go. Like, there are moments to breathe. Luckily, there's moments of introspection. And there is dialogue. It's not like it's just dead. There's a few moments of her having straight conversations with people, but it is mostly like almost nonstop action. It's kind of like, what's the best way to put it? It's almost like we hit the final act of like one of the John Wick movies where the action just kind of doesn't stop. And that's kind of what the majority, like like 2/3 of the movie is, but just spaced out better to actually give us some more breathing room for the moments of plot and all that. So I think, weirdly enough, I do think it balances it well. It now isn't my favorite of the John Wick movies. We'll hold on that for a second. But yeah, while she is the lead, and she is the lead, there's no doubt about that. John Wick is not just a cameo in this movie. I think you've heard that. John Wick does have a role to play. We see him brief. There's like that clip online where she meets him briefly, and then he disappears, and he comes back in the final act of the film, and that's all I'll say, because it's John effing Wick. I will say that, I say this though, she's hiding out. No one can find her, and John just walks or where it's that shot in the trailer. It's like, you can either, it's like, are you here to kill me, or you can leave. Like, he just walks and just finds her because he's the Baba Yaga. Like, whatever. And I will say, as one-man army as she is in this movie, and she is, I like the fact that when they have a scuffle, or when they have they kind of go toe-to-toe each other, she's nothing compared to John. Mind you, she's kind of like, she's a little messed up at this point, and John's fresh, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, if John wanted you dead, he'd take you out. Yeah, no, I love seeing Gabriel Byrne's back. I didn't know Gabriel Byrne was, I'll be honest, I didn't even know Gabriel Byrne was still, and not like Gabriel Byrne is super old. I mean, I think he's in his 70s, right? Gabriel Burns. Gabriel Byrne he's 75. Yeah. And you know what? He looks like a guy in his 70s. I mean, he's a good-looking 70 for what it's worth. He's, honestly, because of the way Gabriel Byrne looks, he doesn't look all that different than what he did when he was younger. His face is maybe just a little saggier. And he's got some gray. That's about it. But I love that. Hey, look, I'm down for seeing Gabriel Byrne. I keep saying Burns, but it's Gabriel Byrne. Hey, I'm down for Gabriel Byrne anytime he shows up. And he's delightfully Gabriel Byrne. Like, you're not expecting him to like get into fisticuffs or anything like that, but he's just got this air of menace about him. Angelica Houston's also back. Obviously, we get Ian McShane. We get Lance Reddick one more time. We got our Norman Reedus shows up as a role. So, and like I said before, I like the fact that we're expanding the world. We see more of what John Rookstrop, I can't pronounce it unfortunately. What they do, like what they actually do. We see like what the Kikimara is. We see that there's this cult of assassins, not a tribe. They're kind of separate. Like if the John Wick world is a tree, and you have the hierarchies, you also have the jutting out branches of the tree that are separate. And so, yeah, so yeah, I like that. With all that said, this isn't going to be winning any awards for script. It's not going to be in the Oscars at all. Although, to be fair, if the stunt category were coming out this year, this movie would definitely be in the contention. It's not, though. I think the stunt category is slated for either next year or the following year, something like that. Because they got to figure out how to judge stunts properly for that category. I'm glad they are doing it, though. It's but it's it is a John Wick worthy story. The problem is, though, there's just the way they handle plot elements is just kind of there. Hell, they bring up plot elements. There is a plot element involving one of the female assassins that goes nowhere. Like, it was completely irrelevant for them to have. And I'm watching this like, okay, well, this sucks. Now this is gonna happen. But no, this is not gonna happen. I'm like, okay, what? This is what we went with? What was the point? It was legitimately, again, I said there was only like one other main female assassin that she was going up against, so you'll know who I'm talking about and know what the plot point is when you see it. If you really break down the movie, you could have cut this entire plot point out. It would not have changed a damn thing, so that was useless. There's also I gotta say, while I'm used to people taking God knows how much damage here in these and just like John Wick tanking so much pain and suffering, there's comes a point where like the suspension of disbelief for how much damage a human being can take comes into play. And Anna de Armas, because of her smaller frame and just because she's just not as physically built as someone like a John Wick, or just, they even say in the trailer, you're always going to be weaker, they're always going to be stronger, change the terms, cheat, fight your way. So she has to fight in creative ways, but that doesn't change the fact that the amount of damage she's taking is legitimately unrealistic for someone of her stature to be taking and keep going the way she's going. Like, at some point, I'm going, like, how are you still moving? Like, John Wick is wearing body armor a lot of time. He's John Wick. We know he's got, like, the iron will, all that. And, the human body can take a lot. It can, but it's got limitations. And it's just one of those things where, how are you not... I don't know. I don't know. It didn't really bother me. It's just something that I noticed. But look, at the end of the day, it's just a fun movie. It is in the world of John Wick, and we're just here for it. And for another John Wick type movie in that world, it sells. It sells itself. It does its job perfectly. And so what I mentioned before, where would I put this in the John Wick film series? Because my rankings of it are beforehand. I think the fourth one is probably the best one. It's the best culmination of everything. Then I'd probably go the first one after that. Then I'd go the third and the second. And none of them are bad movies. They're all great. But do I think this is better than the fourth one? No. Do I think it's better than the first one? No. Do I think it's better than the third? You know what? I will say I think it is better than the second one. The second one is the weakest, not the worst, the weakest in the entire series. And that's saying something. Because the second one is still a lot of fun and just a good time. So, yeah, ultimately, Ballerina, I rank it as the fourth best in the John Wick franchise. What do you think? If you've seen it, let me know. If you haven't seen it, let me know if you're going to see it. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.